We have a job.
Who's the target?
Apr20. He seems to be quite the notorious villain. Dukes is a star on the rise in the business world, a real big shot. However, when the young president of the Vanier group died in an accident, there were questions. None of the deceased's relatives think it was an accident.
So who is that?
It's the young president's widow, our client.
You've seen her before?
Yes. I'd like some of these.
Oui, madame. The belladonna lilies, correct?
You've bought those before, haven't you?
Why is it you remember the strangest things?
We've met before, haven't we?
Yes, we have. A friend of mine is buried here.
Oh, do you come often?
No, only occasionally. Actually, we weren't all that close. But then again, at the same time, I did sort of care about him.
I see. And did he like belladonna lilies?
Something like that.
You sound much like me.
Like you?
Yes. The person I cared for also liked belladonna lilies. I hated them at first, you know, because I had heard that belladonnas are poisonous. But then, one day I learned that belladonna lilies are of a completely different species. I suppose that in the end it wouldn't have made a difference, though. They were always the flowers that he loved the most.
So we're going to do it.
Yes, we are. Dukes recently purchased a resort hotel. He's staying there in a suite while supervising arrangements for remodeling before the hotel reopens. It's a golden opportunity. Duke's suite is on the top floor. There are 3 routes. You'll come in using the stairs that go to the emergency exit, all right?
Right.
Well, I must say I never thought that the great Noir would turn out to be a young lady like you. Please, drop your weapon.
So you were the one.
Seal off the hotel at once! Make sure they have nowhere to run! To think that Noir was two people.
I just can't believe it. This whole thing was a setup, and Dukes and our client were in it together. It would seem the target's name has been changed.
They were after us to start with. They're after Noir.
But that doesn't make any sense. Why would someone go to such lengths to catch us?
They're professionals, just like us. Someone must be paying them.
So you think there's someone else behind this as well?
Yes. The hunter and the hunted have switched places, that's all. It doesn't alter the fact that we're dealing in human lives.
All right. But then, who is the mastermind?
The enemy.
You mean the ones who stole your memory? They've made their move. Let's make ours.
Squad C! Squad C, report! They got Squad C too. Seems Noir is certainly living up to their reputation. Initiate Plan 3! Understood. All squads regroup and wait for instructions.
Looks like we've been herded here. Want a drink? Or if you prefer, we also have some popcorn.
All right, cut it.
I guess they mean to duke it out here.
Popcorn. I think I'd like to have some.
Let's do it.
I've often thought that people like us should never visit cemeteries. We just seem to fall into the graves at our feet ourselves.
Almost as if the other side was calling us.
I have to wonder if the dead were blinding us as well.
Maybe so.
What about that grave?
It's my husband's.
Who was not the young president?
But when I told you that he liked those flowers, that much was true.
Tell me one thing. Who was it that hired you to kill Noir?
If you were me, would you tell?
No way. What's your name?
What's the point of asking? Neither you nor I have graves waiting on which to carve our names. Neither you. No.
I don't get it. The enemy hired Dukes and his men to eliminate Noir. But Dukes had never been told that Noir was you and I. Do you suppose that maybe it really was some kind of game? And Dukes, you and I were nothing more than pieces on the board?
I guess so.
Now we know the enemy is always watching. Even now, they're watching us from somewhere in the shadows. And in the end, we have no choice except to keep winning these games, right?
Yes. And someday...
Not having a grave isn't something that saddens me, because it is the path I chose for myself. I know that this is not your grave, but so what? So what if that's true?